What is up guys, Mr. RoboCarrot here, and we're going to be reviewing DSLRBooth.
Get ready!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright guys, getting started into this review, we have the main screen. This is what the people are mostly going to see if you're running this as a photo booth. This can be used with a photographer or run on its own. Right here you can select what camera you want to use. If you have multiple connected, it works best with like DSLRs, hence the name. And then you can choose the folder where your photos go. And then right here is the main folder. You have your green screen pictures, you have the original pictures, you have the prints with all the templates applied to them. You have videos, but we're not going to go over that here. And then you have the share log. So first off, we have a background. You can either allow people to choose their own background out of the ones you have selected, or you can just choose a random background. So getting started, we're going to go through settings. The keyboard will pop up, but you can just close that out. It's kind of meant for touch screens. So in general, we can see all our stats. We also have some effects, so we can ask users which effects they want. There's just a few of them. And now we have the options for the full screen. So we can probably disable the virtual keyboard, and then we can have a pin. That way people can't get out of the full screen mode, which you should have it run on. Next, we can choose which directory we want it. Just any directory is fine. We can have a second copy of the photo just in case. I don't know, maybe you want that. For our shooting settings, we pretty much you want to keep these settings: show thumbnails, auto trigger the camera. The times don't matter too much. Really, you just push the button and you go. Maybe you want live view, and all of these don't really matter. You can have it auto exposed or not. So then you just click the next one. So we can set a printer. So right here I have my printer selected. I'll show you the printing. We don't have a photo printer, but ours is good enough. And we don't want it to print automatically, and we do want it to show the print button, and we can auto rotate it and how many prints we want it to have. If you have a printer that can cut, you can also set it up to cut. So now for our display, we can always start in full screen. We can choose the background color, so we can have it be white. I kind of like the black, it's nice. I don't know, maybe we'll mess around with some kind of more happy color when we do different events. But we're gonna stick with black. I think the recent one was a bit gray. Or maybe it was black. Who knows? Alright, so template, we can allow guests to choose their own template. So I'll show you what the templates do. And those are pretty cool. So we can change the color of the countdown window, we can change the smiley face. You'll see that too. We can change the text, so if you want to give them more instructions or something, you can do that. Now sharing. So this, if you don't have a printer, you can just have them email it to themselves. So we can have a QR code, SMS, and emails and all that. QR codes are okay. I mean, I guess if you really want to have that. Animated GIFs, I think they play if you take multiple pictures. So, but email. So here you can put in your from email, you can put in a subject, and you can put in whatever you want. You have your share icons, you have your image, and then you can set whatever you want there, and then you can have a test. Facebook, some of these do require internet and or the professional edition. So again, if you want to send to Facebook or to Twitter, then they do have to log in every time, which can take a bit of time. And then here, if you have a Twilio account, you can set up SMS, which will cost, whatever the Twilio charges, whatever, like 2 cents, I think, or 3 cents for per text message, but we're not going to go into that. And you have Facebook and then VK. Sounds, you can choose whatever sounds you want. You probably don't really want to change these unless you record your own sounds, but you can change voices, so that's cool if you want a guy or a girl. We're not going to go over YouTuber videos in this tutorial, so we're just going to click save, and now we have This is what it looks like now that we have choose a template, and right now it doesn't seem as if we have any templates. So we're gonna make some templates. So here's our template editor. I'm just gonna resize it real quick to fit the screen. All right. That noise was just the camera disconnecting, so I think. So here we have a pretty nice template editor. We have our height and our width, which are set, and then we can set resolution and background color. So right now we're gonna make a new template. Our new template's gonna be called test, you know, why not? So, whoops. All right, so we have a blank template here. We wanna add, we don't really need an image. So what we're gonna do is probably put some text in. So here we have our text. We're gonna just move this down to the corner right there and be like, double click it. I guess we'll say pictures 2016, and then we can choose a font. You know, if you don't like the regular font, you can choose that one, bold, italics, color, and then we have a shadow option, so we can have a shadow and set the distance a little bit. We don't want a different color shadow, maybe yellow, which doesn't look too good, but maybe choose a different regular color, blue, darker blue. There we go. We can have it spread a bit too, if you don't really want it that way, or change the opacity. So here we have a nice template, and we can change the position if we want to, or the rotation, that too. So now we do want to insert our picture. So here's where our photo number 1 goes. We can do a second photo, so that way when they'd have to take 2. So I guess I'll show you that because it's kind of interesting. You just kind of drag it out, and then you can set it there, and then drag this one out, and I guess you can layer them if you really want to. I don't know why you'd want to do that, or change their position of the layers. So here we'll have this picture in the corner, and then we'll have another one here, just so you guys can see how, in this corner actually, because you have pictures 2016, which needs to go up if you let it. There you go. We can have our QR code, so if you're doing some kind of event, and you want them to be able to like scan their pictures as they print it out or have them already sent to them. We don't really want that here, so we're not going to do that. We can add some circles, an image, so if we have a logo, you can put that there. Lots of different things you can do. And we're pretty much done, so you can, again, rotate it like that. So we have our test, and there's also a bunch of other presets, so we want to save this. You can import and export them too. I think it's already saved. Yeah, and then we can select, I think it's saved, we can select different templates, see we have that are pre-made. There's also a store, so if you want to buy templates, there's a few there. Definitely would make your photo booth look better. You could always probably just try to make them yourself. But yeah, they have some templates that are not too bad. Now that we are done with templates, I think we can choose. Yeah, we can choose what we want. So we have this, and you can like make it go like that, and that's kind of cool. Have a little background like that. So now, let's maybe set the opacity. There we go. Now that we're done, gosh, that's the rotation thing. There we go. Now we can just exit out of that. Now that we're done, I think we're good. Yep. So now we can choose a template. So it doesn't seem as if those other templates are working, but like, let's have a choice of 2 just so you guys can see. So let's just make a new one, put that back in. Alright, we'll just do it like that, you can see that there. Yeah, make a quick new template, just name it template 1, and then have the photo there without anything else. It snaps right nicely into place, and then there we go, so we're done that. So we can select one, and so that way you can have, do you want the logo with the name and stuff, or do you not want it? So we can choose now. Alright guys, so actually right now we're going to change the green screen properties. So here we are on the green screen options. We can change everything about it. So right here we can tell people that our users are going to choose the green screen background, or it's going to be random. And we want to be able to see what they look like. So right here we can see, we can change our chroma key color That way it'll work, and that was actually a really bad choice because now we kind of just messed it up really bad. And yeah, not very good. Okay, I'm gonna fix this and then alright, so I fixed it. It takes a little bit of time. So you have settings for the live view where you can see the person. So you can stand up now. So you can set the picture, set the thing, and then we can change the sensitivity and all that to get it to work. So you know, if you could, there we go. You kind of just gotta play with it, turn the smoothness up a bit, and then you'll get it eventually. You know, like, of course you do have to have good conditions, which we don't really have here. Yeah, so now we have this set, so you can click on any of our backgrounds that we have, and we can like move it over, so you can choose where you want the person to be in each background. We're just gonna have to stick with that right now. The photo seems to be good, hopefully. So now we can just take a test shot, and I think we'll be good. So we select our template. Let's select this one. So I think we have to do 2 pictures. So one like this.
Get ready.
There's a little bit of blurriness, but I mean, it's fine. So you got that smiley face there, and then now we do the second picture.
Okay, smile.
Which I guess it does the same. So do something different, like put your arm in the air. There we go. Now that's the second one. So I guess
select an effect.
And then here's our effects. So I was trying to say, you can't really choose 2 different backgrounds, I guess. Maybe you can, I just don't know what it is. So we can select a black and white effect for that one.
Share your photos.
Or for both of them, I guess. Not black and white. So here, now in this one we have, I guess we have a little animation going there, which is actually kind of cool. But here's our main picture, and then our picture on the side with a bit of a border. So we wanted to email this to ourselves. Send it to Daniel at universe51.net. So then use the email, and you just check your email. Hopefully it'll come up quick so I can show you. But pretty much, alright, we're also going to try to print it. So I'm going to print it, and we're going to see what happens. Alright, I've printed it. I have to turn my printer on. So first I'm going to show you the email. So here you can see, it says here is your photo, and then it sends it to you. I guess the animation's only while it's on the preview. You can, there's some share buttons, and then there's the link to the website, which we set up. But you can click on your picture, you can download it. It goes to the photo share website. So that's, and you can see all of the pictures, I guess, from the event, which is
thank you.
Then you get the thank you. Kinda, I mean, I don't know if I like how you can see take all of the pictures once you click on it, but I guess it's fine. Just click save as, or save image, and then it'll be good. So I'll show you the picture. Alright guys, it got stuck for a little bit, but here's our picture. Picture 2016. We got a little nick in the corner. Of course there's watermarks because we only have the trial version. We have to do with the trial version. It looks pretty good. There's a little bit of stuff there. His hair is not too bad right there. It looks pretty perfect. And you could definitely pass that off as quality with a, well, it's gone now, but a pretty mediocre setup. So if you guys enjoyed this video, we got our tripod over there, and if you enjoyed this video, leave it a like, a comment, and subscribe. You know, maybe we'll do some vlogs of us using this software in the real world, you know, with actual events and stuff. So yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for watching.